You know what, Dilly? What I feel like a lot of this brings us to, and the point that I'd like to end on as well, inshallah.
Are we ending?
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's been amazing. It's been really, really good.
Yes.
But to do with da'wah.
Yeah.
I believe many of the things that you've mentioned that you're doing, I believe da'wah is synonymous to those things.
100%, bro.
And I would only make a statement like that after thinking about it. I believe that it's directly synonymous. Things like clarifying these things, pushing your own agenda, pushing your own kind of narrative, making your narrative, and clarifying these. At the end of the day, bro, the things that you're doing is da'wah. So how important, as someone in your position, which is a high position, mashallah, in society as well, how important...
Maybe I'm not that high, man.
No, but I'm saying that in comparison to your average uncle walking down the street, going into the masjid and stuff like that, or your average young Muslim...
They're all better Muslims than me.
Fair enough. I don't disagree with you.
Really?
I'm joking. No, but in comparison to them, you actually have a voice. Do you understand? Where you're able to put your voice across. Being in that position...
I want to be their voice.
Yeah.
It's not just my voice. I want to be their voice.
You want to be their voice. So, being in that position, how important do you feel like da'wah is? Okay. And I feel like people don't need to necessarily become what you've become. They could do a similar job to you on a grassroots level, which is by giving da'wah.
Bro, look, you see da'wah, right? If we look at the kind of the bare fundamentals of what da'wah means, it's an invitation to Islam. Yeah. To invite people to Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Fusilat, and who is better than speech than the one who invites to Allah, does righteous acts, and says, indeed I am of the Muslims. Yeah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Imran, we have raised you as the best nation from amongst mankind. Why? Because you enjoin in good, forbid evil, and believe in Allah. There are so many evidences from the Quran and Sunnah which says that, which basically Allah is telling us that one of the manifestations of da'wah, or the one who invites to Allah, the one who gets involved in the work of the prophets, that it's not just inviting to Allah, that's the highest form. But as a result of that, you enjoin good, forbid evil, you account injustice, you fight oppression, you speak the truth to tyrannical rulers, etc. When the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, what's the best form of jihad? He said kalimat al-haq, the word of truth to a tyrannical ruler. So it's together, bro. Dawah, yes, it's inviting to Allah, but it's at the same time dealing with misconceptions, holding those standing for justice, and holding those who are seemingly doing bad things to account. So it doesn't always have to be journalism. It doesn't always have to be iERA. People can be doing these things in different sectors, in different fields, at different levels. We are all gatekeepers of this deen, right? And one thing I want to conclude on, Allah does not need us to preserve the deen. He will preserve the deen. We need to do what we can for our akhirah. Do you understand?
Most definitely.
So, dawah is very multifaceted. The highest form is to invite those to Allah and to Islam, and a manifestation of that mindset is all the other things, enjoining good, forbidding evil, holding power to account, etc., etc.